Hello, guys. Welcome to Omar Sport Talk. It is the moment for reflection. It is the moment to talk about Barcelona, where Barcelona is going to be in the next few years. As we know, Bartomeu have left Barcelona, but is Bartomeu the only fault that this Barcelona is where it is? It is part of the truth, yeah. Barcelona, Bartomeu was the fault of where Barcelona is, but he's not the only fault where Barcelona is. He is not the only reason why Barcelona is the way they are right now. You know? Because Barcelona can improve. We can have this team going playing back the way that we know that team have. This team has talent, but what brought Barcelona to the glory is La Masia. La Masia, La Cantera needs experience in the senior team. You have to introduce them with young and experienced players to guide them, because those are gonna be the next generation that is gonna play for Barcelona, and that's what we need to do as Culé supporters. We need to know that we in the moment of transition that Barcelona have got rid of the issue with Bartomeu. Now we have to go back, and elections are coming up probably at the end of December or early January, where we're gonna have a new board who's gonna have to come in here with a project, with a project that is gonna take this team to where they belong, to where they were, take this team to back to the top, because this team have not been playing the football that we know that we used to Barcelona play. And yesterday game against Alaves proved that this young team, that these players, the way they played yesterday was horrible. We played against a team in Alaves, and no respect to Alaves, but Barca should have won this game. And I feel like Koeman made mistakes. This team need a change. This team no longer need Busquets to be playing as a starter. This team, as we can see, Pjanic played very good against his ex-club Juventus. Pjanic and De Jong play well together, and we've seen that. This Barcelona need defenders, and we have to use De Jong as a defender. This is not acceptable. This is why we had to focus on buying defenders that can substitute when we have this type of issue. Because when Piqué is suspended against Juventus, we had to use Araujo to come in. Then he ended up getting injured. What we done again? We didn't have no defender and the bench. So Koeman had to go and use Frankie de Jong as a defender, which he did great, but it's still unacceptable. Barcelona know we need defenders, and we've been needing these the 2-3 seasons ago. We're not even letting Todibo played or stayed at Barca to even see his quality as a defender. We didn't even let that go. And La Masia, I'm sure we have some defenders that we can use. Why not give them a chance? At least in La Liga to prove themselves. Because at the end of the day, for me as a Culé fan, it don't matter to me getting L as long as Barcelona is gonna go back to the glory days. It doesn't matter of us losing games that if it means that this team is improving and is improving in a good way, like the intensity level is high, that the focus, the concentration is high, that we focus on the target, we focus on the game mentally and physically, that we focus. We have lack of focusedness in this team, lack of concentration. Against Juventus, we played good. But with what happened if with Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo was there? Would we have played the way we play? And that's the questions we gotta ask. What would have happened if Cristiano Ronaldo played in this game? Would this Juventus been different? Because if we look at the fact against Juventus, Morata scored 3 goals, but they all were outside. Scored a hat-trick that was outside. What happened if Cristiano Ronaldo was in the squad against Juventus? Would this team, would Juventus have been different? And would have Barcelona would have been vulnerable? Would we have seen something different than what we saw against Juventus? Because I believe we would have seen a difference against Juventus if Cristiano Ronaldo was playing. But this Juventus team, yes, gave us that. We were focused, the intensity was there, but this is what we need in every game, not just against Juventus, too, in order to win. We cannot sit down as Barca fans and keep on blaming referees because of lack of concentration. We're gonna play teams that are defensive all the time. You have to find solutions to solve these issues. Because of Barca football, the way we play, we're gonna have teams who are going to come with the mentality of defending. In order to do this, we have to find a solution to control that. We have to find a solution to deal with these problems, because we're gonna deal with it. There's some games that Dembele should have not been playing against Alaves, and there's some games that Trincao can play, like against Alaves. It took Koeman to learn a lesson against Real Madrid, not to wait 10 minutes in the game in order to make a change. Automatically he made a change when the second half started. He brought in 3 players in order to make that change. So we can see that he needs to analyze, he needs to know what players he's gonna trust to start, what players he's gonna put in as starters. We Ansu Fati should be a starter. The kid is showing the quality that he has. Pedri should be a starter. But what you gonna change to make that happen? What change will you make to make that happen? Are you gonna make Pedri play with De Jong? Or are you gonna have Pjanic play with De Jong? Or are you gonna put Coutinho in? Coutinho is gonna be a starter no matter what. And what happened to Griezmann? What position will you put Griezmann in? Because if Griezmann is not performing to the quality that we know he can, then Papa, it's time to sit him down. It is time to sit Griezmann down if it means Barcelona to go to the next level, man. It is time to put Griezmann down if it is not performing the quality. Because as a coach, you have to have the balls to make the changes, to make decisions that are critical. That means there will be a moment where Koeman have to make a decision to sit Messi down. Messi cannot play every single game at his age. He's 33. But he cannot afford to play every single minute. You have to give other players, for example, Coutinho, the chance to shine without Messi in the field. If Messi gonna come in, let him come in the second half. But no, he has to sit down some games because there will be a moment in the season like Champions League where he have to rest. Because the physical level is gonna come to effect eventually. So Koeman have to know that I gotta have the balls to make the decisions that are right for this team. I got to have that. And if he cannot do that as a Barca coach, we are in trouble. That's the same thing that happened to Kike Setien. Kike Setien didn't have the balls to make the decisions that are critical. Critical changes that needed to make. Because last league, it was ours. But Kike Setien didn't have the balls to make the changes again. This league, we are in 12th place. We are 8 points clear Real Madrid, who have 16 points. Out of 18, we have 8 points. We have lost 2 La Liga games. Getafe, Real Madrid. We have tied against Sevilla and Alaves. And we still got 2 games on hand. But this Barcelona team, Koeman needs to start experimenting no longer. If you know what team you're gonna put in the squad and what team is gonna is gonna re-evaluate himself, who's gonna come in the second half and make a difference, then you should know that as a coach already. After 8 games, after 6 games that Barca played, and after 8 games in the season, we should come to conclusion who should start and who should not. That same thing that goes in Champions League, because in Champions League, yeah, we're doing good, but is good enough? It is not. We gotta do better than good if we really do want to win Champions League, and if we do have the hope to get this league back. Because 8 points out of 16, We are letting Real Madrid grow by the minute. Grow by the minute. If Barcelona does not get their things together, if Koeman does not get their things together, we lost this league already with Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, who only are 2 points separate with each other. So, Koeman, you need to know who's your starters already and get the ball started, because if you don't, your days as culé are numbered, are done, are se finito. So Koeman, that's what you need to do as a coach of Barca. You need to make those critical changes. You're a Barca legend. Make the changes that are necessary, that you know is gonna work for you, to take this team back to the glory. But this team, once a new president come in, have to bring legends back in the club. Have to bring Xavi Hernandez, Carlos Puyol, and the legends who have taken this Barcelona to the glory days back. Xavi Hernandez, come back, but come back as maybe the youth academy, or come back as part of Ronald Koeman team to get more experience than what you have right now. Because honestly, fact, I don't think it's the right moment for you to coach this team yet. You need more experience as to be a Barcelona coach for Xavi Hernandez. He's gonna need that more experience. So come back under someone, or come back as the youth coach to take this youth, to train these youngsters in order for Barcelona to use the academy players more than we have been doing before. That's the only way. So, Barcelona versus Alaves. Barcelona played the worst first half ever. And this and Alaves, Ronald Koeman know he made mistakes. Are the players that he played. Because Busquets is no longer, should have not been starting for Barcelona. We've seen Pjanic, what he did against Juventus. Pjanic and De Jong are working good together. Busquets no longer need to be a starter. That's it. But against Alaves, Barcelona played terrible. The worst first half in history. The ball movement was so slow, it's ridiculous. Dembele tried one-on-one opportunities, but he lost many balls. Because we know in close, in defensive mode like that, how Alaves is, this probably wasn't a Dembele's game. Should have brought in Trincao or Pedri. Because this kid as well too. Whatever position he end up on, he's gonna do great. So Ronald Koeman knows he already messed up. Already knowing that, you already know you have messed up as a Barca coach by doing that, by making that bold move that you have made. Barca should have won this game against Alaves. it should have not even been a tie at all. But the second half came, we had a little change, we had more opportunity to score. After 30 minutes left, when an Alaves player got sent off with a red card, we dominated the game. We should have won this game. But again, this piece is missing. So I hope that he can make these changes that needed to be implemented in this team and take this team back to the glory days. So guys, with that said, this is Omar Sport Talk. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace, love, and unity.